If the first thought that comes to mind when you hear whole wheat crepes is something dry, kind of tough and flavorless, this recipe is going to change your mind. I'm going to show you how to make 100% whole wheat crepes that are so delicate and tender, and of course you can fill them with anything, that you're going to love these. Now, if you're new to crepe making, I'm going to show you how to do this process step by step, and also show you that you don't really need any special equipment either. The batter is incredibly easy to make. The only time-consuming part, of course, is cooking the crepes, which I do in a non-stick skillet. You don't even need a crepe pan. I would love to have one. It's just not in the budget right now, so I use my non-stick pan for it. Then, of course, with the finished crepes, you can fill them any way that you like, and I'm going to give you a ton of ideas in the description. So stick around. I'm going to walk you through this process, and of course, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I am Amy from A Red Spatula, and then, as always, if you like the video, click that like button. So let's get started. Crepe batter is incredibly easy to make. You can make it in a bowl like I did with a whisk, or you can even just throw it into a blender. Either way, all you do is throw all the ingredients into the bowl, mix it together until it's smooth. And then one thing to be mindful of, especially with whole wheat crepes, is that you want the batter to be thin. You want it to look like this, even just a tiny bit thicker. You always, always, always let whole wheat crepe batter rest for at least an hour. This will hydrate your flours, and you'll get a little better idea of how thick or thin your batter is. Add more milk if you need to. Now, the most complicated process when it comes to making crepes is making the crepes when you start cooking them. Now, you can see I'm just using I think this is a 12-inch non-stick pan. Now what I do is I pour the batter in the middle, and you can see that I lifted up the pan, I swirled it around until the batter is thin, and then you cook it on both sides just for a few minutes. You can see I'm going to do this again. So you pour the batter in the center while you're twirling at the same time. You want it to be just as thin as you can get it. They have those paddles that real crepe makers use. I don't use those. And then just cook them, and then you can fill them any way that you want. I'm going to add a lot of different topping ideas or filling ideas that you can use. I just did whipped cream and blueberries. It was what I had in the fridge at the time, but of course you can do sweet, savory, anything that you want. These are simple to make. They are light, they are delicate, and they are everything that a good crepe should be, but made with 100% whole wheat flour.